Hey, good morning. And I want to read to you from a book called Habakkuk. It's in the Old Testament. It's one of those small books in the back, so you'll have to look for it. And it's worth your time. Please look up Habakkuk chapter 3, beginning in verse 17. And let me read that for you. Even though the shelves have no toilet paper and there's no top ramen to be found. Oh, that's the Vance version of the Bible. Let me go ahead and share what God wrote to us. Even though the fig trees have no blossoms, and there are no grapes on the vines, even though the olive crop fails and the fields are empty and barren, even though the flocks die in the fields and the cattle barns are empty. Habakkuk's sharing a lot of uncertainty. We live in uncertain times. There's a lot of questions, a lot of rumors going around. Habakkuk was facing the fact that there wasn't a lot of food. Crops weren't working. Their farm looked like it wasn't going to be producing later in the year. That was going to impact them financially. A lot of uncertainty. And when we face uncertainty, we can either respond in fear, become paralyzed, or we can choose to respond almost with an intrigue, looking for opportunity. Let me read the rest of this, and I think it'll make more sense. I'll begin back in verse 17. Even though the fig trees have no blossoms, and there are no grapes on the vines, even though the olive crop fails, and the fields are empty and barren, even though the flocks die in the field, and the cattle barns are empty, here it comes, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will be joyful in the God of my salvation. The sovereign Lord is my strength. Habakkuk said, it doesn't matter what the circumstances are. It doesn't matter about these times of uncertainty. That's not important to me. I'm going to rejoice in God because God is in control. The circumstances are not in control. What's going on in the world isn't the control. God is in control. It's true, we're human, and in times of uncertainty, we feel powerless, but we're not. We're not powerless. In fact, verse 19 says, God is my strength. And so we need to be filled with intrigue. What is God doing now? What opportunities are out there? We need to live out our call and trust God. Now, it's true, we have to do that in a different way, but we continue to live. Fear cannot stop us because we are called to be joyful, to live. Yet will I rejoice in the Lord. I will be joyful in the God of my salvation. The sovereign Lord is my strength. The Lord is your strength today. Live out your call. God bless you.